Hello everyone, my name is Anisha Putri Rahmawati. My study number are 2341257 from class accounting 23A. Today I would like to discuss an important topic, which is the influence of psychology in decision making. Decision making is a fundamental activity in organizations. Managers and employees are required to make decisions every day, ranging from simple operational choices to complex strategic decisions. Traditionally, decision-making was viewed as a rational process where individuals carefully analyze all available information and choose the best alternative. However, in reality, decision-making is strongly influenced by psychological factors. Humans are not perfectly rational. Instead, they are influenced by emotion, perception, biases, and social pressures. This is why psychology plays a crucial role in understanding how decisions are actually made. First, let us discuss the concept of bounded rationality. This concept suggests that individuals have limitations in their ability to process information. Due to limited time, information, and cognitive capacity, people cannot evaluate all possible alternatives. As a result, they tend to make decisions that are good enough rather than optimal. This process is often called satisfaction. Next, we have heuristics, which are mental shortcuts the people use to simplify decision making. While heuristics can save time and effort, they can also lead to errors or biases. One common heuristic is the availability heuristic, where people make decisions based on information that is easily recalled. For example, a manager may offers time-made the likelihood of a risk because it's reasonably accurate. Another in the representative heuristic, where individuals judge a situation based on similarities to past experience, sometimes ignoring important differences. Another important concept is cognitive bias. Cognitive bias are systematic errors in thinking that affect decision and judgment. One example is overconfident bias, where individuals overestimate their abilities or knowledge. This can lead to risky decisions. Another in choice bias, where people rely too heavily on the first piece of information they receive. For example, initial budget estimates can strongly influence final decision, even if new information becomes available. There is also the confirmation bias, where individuals seek information that support their existing beliefs and ignore contradictory evidence. In addition to cognitive factor, emotion also play a significant role in decision making. Emotions can both help and hinder decisions. Positive emotions such as happiness can lead to more creative and flexible thinking. However, they may also lead to less careful analysis. Negative emotions such as fear or stress and lead to more cautious decision making, but they may also cause anxiety and poor judgment. Another important theory is the prospect theory, which explains how people make decisions under risk. According to this theory, individuals value gains and losses differently. People tend to be risk-averse when dealing with gains but risk-seeking when trying to avoid losses. This means that the way information is presented, whether as a gain or a loss, can significantly influence decision. This is known as the framing effect. Social factors also influence decision making. One example is groupthink, which occurs when members of a group priority harmony and agreement over critical thinking. This can lead to poor decision because alternative viewpoints are not considered. Another example is peer pressure and conformity, where individuals adjust their decision to align with group expectation when if they disagree. Furthermore, organizational culture plays a role in shaping decision-making behavior. A culture that encourages open communication and critical critical thinking will lead to better decision compared to a culture that discourages questioning and feedback. Now, let us discuss why understanding psychological influences is important. First, it helps improve decision quality. By being aware of biases and emotional influences, individuals can make more rational and balanced decisions. Second, it helps organizations design better decision-making processes, such as using data analysis, structured decision models, and group discussion to reduce bias. Third, it enhances leadership effectiveness. Leaders who understand psychological factors can guide their teams more effectively and avoid common decision-making errors. Fourth, it reduces the risk of error and unethical behavior. Many unethical decisions are influenced by psychological pressures, such as fear of failure or desire for personal gain. To improve decision-making, organizations can apply several strategies. First, encourage critical thinking and diverse perspective. This helps reduce bias and improve the quality of decisions. Second, use data and evidence-based approaches instead of relying solely in intuition. Third, provide training on cognitive biases and emotional intelligence. Fourth, create an environment where employees feel safe to express different opinions. In conclusion, psychology has a powerful influence on decision making. While traditional models assume rationally, real-world decisions are shaped by cognitive limitations, emotions, biases, and social factors. Therefore, understanding this psychological influence allows individuals and organizations to make better, more effective decisions. So, thank you for your attention. See you in the next video.